Hello and welcome back to week number 2 of Everybody's a Critic. And in this challenge, we're just going to continue to go through his book, talk about a couple of my favourites for each subject. Week number 2 is a movie classic. Well, that's quite an open subject. I really don't know how to read that one. So I've picked a couple of movies that I think are in the very early days of Hollywood that I really enjoy. And it's pretty simple, really. I'm not going to go with what I would call a modern classic. Like, I could just throw something in there like Jurassic Park, but I'm going older. So, first up is Duck Soup. For me, Duck Soup was the first Marx Brothers I ever saw, and the way it played out is something I was just in awe of. I'm not a big comedy fan, and when I was watching it, I was just sat there like, I want to see more and more, and I was laughing, and I was like, what's going on? I don't like comedy. It takes a lot to make me enjoy a comedy movie, and I just like the blends of everything, and while a lot of the comedy is something I seem to have seen in Scooby-Doo before, especially the mirror sequence is something that they used over and over again, and the way they perform that is amazing to see. So that's my Marx Brothers movie that I will be picking. And the next one is one I don't own. It is going to be Buster Keaton's The General. Again, The General is a movie that I discovered after watching something else. In this case, it was Benny and June, in where Johnny Depp is like a Buster Keaton obsessed fan who copies a lot of his actions. And I went to back and thought, I'm going to see what the movie's all about. And while the train bit is nothing to do with what happens in that movie, it's there, and when you watch it, you get to see just how amazing Keaton was. And let's not forget, it wasn't just him, there was Chaplin and the others. But those two, and this one, The General, it's just amazing how they pulled this whole train stunt one off in the way it was shot. Brilliant, brilliant. The next up is a bit of a cheat one, shall we say, but I like my horror. So, I like nearly all of the Universal movie monster movies. Again, when it comes to horror, it's all about how you make things happen. And in this movie, in that set of movies, we get so many different ideas that are creepy and eerie, scary. And while some of them may have dated, others haven't. One of the best examples is I watched The Invisible Man for the very, very first time last year, before the new one. And just seeing how they pulled that one off was amazing to watch. Again, I've seen a lot of the originals, like your Frankensteins, the Mummies, Draculas, and I know we've seen endless amounts of them, let's be honest, but they're all still very good for the first time out. So I'm going to put that as a whole group. Yeah, I'm cheating. Yeah, well, it's my video, do what I want. The last one is an Alfred Hitchcock movie. So what are we going to pick? Is it The Birds? Is it Psycho? Is it something else? Well, yes it is. It is Frenzy. Now, Frenzy is tracking down a serial killer, basically, who's killing people in London. Now, for me, this was something I'd seen a lot of the Hitchcock movies, and a lot of them are obviously based in America. And having one set in the good old UK makes me want to watch more of it. The styling's in it, and one of the biggest, funniest things I saw about this movie was that it had Richard or Klaus Swift from Keeping Up Appearances in it. And when I saw that, I just burst out laughing, and I just wanted to go back and watch that show. And in fairness, it's one of those really good crime thrillers that when you hear the name Hitchcock, you get the big movies, your Psychos, Birds, North by Northwest, Rear Window. You know, there's endless. The guy was a legend at making movies. But I would like to pick out one that was a little less appreciated, and for me, that is one of my favourites. So, what are your favourite classics, as we get told by the book? Let me know in the comments below, and next time we have to do small budget, big returns. Ooh, that was a bit more fun and does involve research. Didn't want to do research, I just wanted to talk movies, but hey, what do you think I will pick on that list? Thank you all for watching the video, and until next time, enjoy your movies. Goodbye.